The world has changed.
With the help of artificial intelligence, everything we see, read, and hear can now be generated by computer. I can choose to narrate this video,
or I don't have to talk at all and can let a computer do it for me.
The character narrating this video could now be a man, a robot, a disembodied head, anything. We've already seen what artificial intelligence can do with words, but what about visual images? Specifically, what about Masonic visual images? To find out, I asked Stable Diffusion 2.1, an artificially intelligent art generator, to do some work for me. Let's find out.
Anyway, welcome to From the Quarries. I really hope you enjoy the video.
Artificial art generators are software applications that take a text description of an object, a thing, or a landscape and use those instructions to generate a picture. To do this, they search a database of hundreds of millions of similar and related works and combine them to create a completely new and unique image. Sometimes they get things completely wrong, but sometimes the results are astonishing, and the technology is getting better with every passing day. As an example, I asked an AI bot to give me a picture of a group of druids standing around a fire in the middle of the forest, and within 15 seconds it gave me this result. It isn't exactly great art, but it is quite close to what I had in mind. One of the features of these generators is that the more specific you are with your instructions, the better the image tends to be. Take a look at this. Exactly the same query, a group of druids standing around a fire in a forest, but this time I've asked for it in the style of Degas. This is much more like it, but not only that, in the same 15 seconds, the generator gave me 4 different interpretations to choose from. That's all well and good, but what, I thought, does this generator know about the craft? What can it tell me, and more importantly, what can it show me about Freemasonry? Let's find out. I started off being quite specific. I wanted an oil painting of a Freemason in full regalia, in 4K HD, cinematic in look, with dramatic lighting. And here are the results. The details of the regalia may be a bit off, but just look at those stern Masonic faces. Next up, I asked for a stained glass window of a Freemason in full regalia, and this is what I got. Again, the regalia is all over the place, but the effect is very pretty. Next, in honour of all the festive boards I've sat through, I asked for a sepia portrait of a Freemason in full regalia. I rather like these, I hope you agree. How about some Van Gogh? Finally, for this series, I asked for something in an anime style. Curiously, it only gave me 2 images to choose from. Moving on, let's get a bit more creative. How about a Masonic initiation in high resolution, cinematic and with dramatic lighting? Very cool. I wish my lodge was half as impressive. How about the same thing again, but this time as a Disney cartoon? Okay, enough playing around. Now show me the great legend of the craft. Show me an historical recreation of King Solomon's Temple. I must admit, I do like the last one particularly. Those last few were pretty good, but let's pump up the intensity. The same prompt, but this time photorealistic in a cinematic and dramatic style. Now let's see what AI knows about the physical symbols we use in the craft. As I suspected, not much. The whole process still seems to be pretty hit and miss, so let's finish with a couple of areas where we know it's likely to shine. First up, medieval stonemasons. And to finish up, let's go the whole hog. A fantasy landscape of a Masonic ceremony, at night, cinematic, dramatic, done as a matte painting. Well, that about wraps it up for this little exploration of the world of the future. What did you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget that if you'd like to try for yourself, it's very simple. Just go to the website on the screen now. Thanks for sticking around for this long, and if you're still with us, welcome to the bonus feature. While editing this video together, I came across a website that promised that it could generate YouTube scripts automatically on any topic. Just enter a title and the script would pop up straight away. I could hardly let that one go by, so I asked for a script on the Holy Royal Arch. The result could be seen as either impressive or slightly terrifying. I know my money is on the latter. So here is the script, unedited, with a suitably jaunty YouTuber voice to narrate. Fellow members of the Royal Arch, beware. I suspect you're not going to be overly impressed with what you're about to see.
YouTube video script, The Holy Royal Arch. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sacred Symbols Explained. Today, we're going to be talking about the Holy Royal Arch, an element of Freemasonry that dates back centuries and still remains a prominent symbol today. We'll be discussing its mysterious history, the deep-rooted uses of the Royal Arch, and why its symbolism still carries so much significance even today. Let's start with some history. The Royal Arch is an element of Freemasonry, an ancient fraternity that traces its roots back to hundreds of years ago. The royal arch itself is believed to have originated in the Middle Ages, serving as a spiritual symbol for the Knights Templar and other groups. This robed ceremonial symbol has since become a symbol of the Masonic order, appearing on buildings, insignias, and international events. Now, let's talk about the deeper meaning of the royal arch. As a deeply symbolic Masonic symbol, it has several uses and interpretations. Some Masons view it as representative of the 3 degrees required for a master to earn the higher honors of the order. Others connect it to the ancient knowledge and sacred rituals common to Freemasonry. Some also interpret it as a symbol of divine wisdom and universal truth. The symbol is composed of 3 curved arches, known as raisins, commonly arranged in a triangle. The central arch is typically positioned higher than the 2 side arches, signifying a higher level of spiritual enlightenment and knowledge. The royal arch has been used in Masonic rituals traditionally, often appearing as a banner in order to recognize the Grand Master of a lodge. It is also used in Masonic regalia to signify class and level of expertise in the craft. For example, a Mason who has achieved the highest degree may display a royal arch on his coat. Overall, the royal arch is a powerful, mysterious symbol of wisdom and divine knowledge throughout the Masonic tradition. Its age-old symbolism and use remain strong among the fraternal order and in modern society as well. We hope you've enjoyed this brief summary of the Holy Royal Arch. Be sure to check out our other episodes for more detailed information on symbols and their significance. Thanks for watching!